Welcome to the Round Britain Rally, an event that takes place all over England, Scotland and Wales. You are given a list of landmarks. The goal is to find, visit, photograph as many as you can. Each landmark has a score attached. Tally up the points at the end and see how well you did.
Hello and welcome to this video. Like I say, with all my trips, they have to start somewhere, and this is the planning stage. Most of the time I don't record the planning stage, but I think I have to record some snippets of it, simply because of how interesting and convoluted and difficult it is in some regards. You get given a list of 80 to 90 landmarks scattered out the entire England, basically. It's 1 per 2 per county. So basically it's from everywhere. Every single county you will go to some sort of little backwater village that you never heard of, looking for a very obscure landmark which is not on Google Maps, and not even on Street View or whatever. You have to investigate to find these places. It's great. You get the email sent 2 weeks before the start date. So the start date of the official rally is the 1st of the 4th. It's actually currently, as the date of recording, it's the 23rd of the 3rd. I got the email, I think 3 days ago or something, and I've just started doing the list. I've got a little tick list down here that I've been doing. So far I'm down to here. And I've been plotting the maps and saving the locations on Google Maps. That's just how I'm doing it. And I'm finding all these things. Some of these, as you'll see, tricky to find. Some of them, I'm still not sure about number 4. So I'm going to have to go back and check number 4 again. I'm still not sure on that. So basically what I need to do is a lot of admin stuff, get all this stuff done. And I've got from April the 1st to, everything needs to be entered by the end of October. So November the 1st is the cutoff. First of all, let's just get everything found, or as much as I can anyway.
It's not as easy as you might think to find these landmarks. This is just one example. I'm looking for a farmer's statue, something like the farmer's gift, I believe it's called. And it's a relatively new one. It was made in around 2018, 2019 or something. And that means it doesn't appear on Google Maps and it doesn't appear on Street View. So I could not find it by a simple quick search. However, if I looked up online, I actually found a news article about it and I found the person who made it. And then I had to find out where it was placed. So what I had to do was look at some newspaper articles. Using a couple of newspaper snippets and from their websites and stuff, I managed to work out that there was a White House in the background, a stop sign and a patch of green. With these things lined up, I just went around the village on Google Street View until I found what lined up. And I found it. If you're wondering how long that took, about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes to do one landmark. Not all of them were like this, but this is one of the trickier ones.
As I'm recording this now, before the rally starts, my goal would be to get most of them in England. And that's my goal. Maybe some in Wales. I'll see what's going on. I don't think I'm going to get to Scotland this year. I don't know what this video is going to be. So I hope you enjoy it, whatever it is. Stay tuned. It could be a long one. And enjoy.
Okay, well this is the Honda CB250 RS. Of course this bike is kickstart only, so 2, 3, oh, there we go. Right, off we go. Ouse Valley Viaduct. Need to have this sign on somewhere on the bike. So that's my license plate there. Or a card like here somewhere, I don't know. That'll work. 3/4. There's my camera. Back down here. I have been past the Ouse Valley Viaduct countless times, and I just thought it was built sometime in the Victorian era, like nearer the end. Thinking that it's like only 100... No, it's literally been finished since 1841. That's kind of like towards the beginning of the Victorian era, and you have that Victorian style where everything's just like overly lavish and everything's overly engineered. Okay, it's had some major repair work over the years, but the fact that it's still standing and trains still use it and go across it is definitely worth the visit. Not a bad spot to take a dog for a walk either. Anyway, after that little test ride, I headed home to fill out my form. So all I have to do is find the number on the thing, write down the points, and then label the photograph that I took to the number corresponding on the sheet so it all can be entered near the end. And that's basically how you do the rally. On the hunt, it's around here somewhere. So looking for a landmark. I wonder if you'll see anyone else out and about with the landmarks. I've seen a lot of classic cars out and about today, but it is bank holiday. See, after this I'm going to go to another one, then after that I'm going to go to the campsite and hopefully meet up with some others, because I'm actually a weekend away camping. And I just thought, well, as I'm in the area, I'm going to hit 2 up on the way to the campsite and hopefully a couple on the way back. I think something's in there rattling. I think that's what that sound is. These are classic bikes, old vehicles. Was that rattle there before? Did that always sound like that? That's the landmark. That's the landmark. Awesome. Right, we'll park frontward facing. Just need to get my license plate in the shop. That's it. The water wheel. City. That didn't sound. Oh, that sounds like the suspension, not the engine. That's alright then. This little pump house in Dorset was built around 1884, and it's the second landmark I actually visited on the Around Britain Rally, the second one. I have not edited this out of order, this is the second one, and someone actually shows up doing the rally as well.
Right. Peter.
Peter, alright Peter.
Yeah, and yours?
Perry.
Perry.
Oh, easy to remember, isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
How big's the bike? It's
8 brake horsepower, if you're wondering.
might struggle on the hills in Scotland.
Oh, it struggles on the hills everywhere. Doesn't matter, doesn't mean the ones in Scotland. What is it, 81 this one is.
Right.
So, yeah, it's
I've got
alright.
an X-Ridge bike at home. It's a Honda CB250.
After a little chat, we were off in separate directions. He was going the other way, I was going to the one he had just done previously, only an hour or so ago. He also told me he first did the rally sometime in the 90s, before the internet, so to find these landmarks you literally had to go to the library and do your research that way and then pull out paper maps. So yeah, much easier with the internet nowadays. And there's the church. Right, I'm just stop here, get that plaque. Oh, it's getting heavier and heavier to do that as the day goes on. Whew, there's a lot of weight on that bike. Right. So this is the plaque that I need to take a picture of. Interesting thing when doing the research for this one, the prices are in gallons. So this is all to do with bread. Was a gallon of flour or grain. But yeah, we used to sell it in gallons. But of course, gallon is not a gallon of water. Apparently it weighed around 8 pounds 11 ounces. Yep. More British confusion when it comes to measuring items. And another odd thing is that it goes from the 1800s, but recently it looked like that they added one in the year 2000, and it priced at £372 a gallon. That's expensive.
Right, well, that's another one done anyway. It's the campsite now. Be up with the others.
So off I went for 2 nights in the Salisbury area. Had a nice spot of camping, a bit cold, and then a little bit of off-roading around the Salisbury Plains before camping again the next night, and then packing up and making my way off again, setting off nice and early so I could get 3 more landmarks on the way home.
That is pretty awesome, that is. That's pretty cool. There's someone inside it. As you can see, I've been away this weekend camping, off-roading. This is on the way home, sort of. Bit of a detour, but whatever. There's a couple on the way home, so I'm going to grab them. Hopefully I can grab these 3. Oh, it's freezing.
So this is a Hawker Hunter plane. It's a British jet-powered aircraft, and it was built in the early 1950s and was used in the army between 1954 and up to the early 90s.
That's quite an awesome plane. Yeah, right, on to the next one. The next one is not far away, only 17 minutes. Train station. Mortimer train station, right. I think it's the train station itself. There wasn't a statue in here, was there, or something? I think it's the train station itself. Let me look, turn around. I think it's here. I think it's this one, isn't it? I'll just double check, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, it doesn't like it. Move it up higher. There we go, it's a bit better. Okay. There is another train station on the list, which is well, there's actually 2 more, I think. There's one that is the wheels of a train, of a locomotive, and then the other one is, what's the other one? It is a statue in the car park. Yeah. Station, Mortimer Station, designed and built by I.K. Brunel. And that's the train station. That was right, just to double check. Unless there's another one. I think that's it. It's not that, is it? No, I'm sure it's that. Yeah, cool. I hope I'm right. Yeah, good. Right. On to the next.
This train station was originally opened in 1848 and has been maintained and just kept the same. So what you see here today is probably an approximation of what you have seen back in 1848, and is listed because it is completely untouched and unchanged from when it was originally finished.
Let's go. It's reasonably comfortable, at least. So. And the sun's come out now. Oh, it's going to be a bit warmer now anyway. Right, I'll tune in at the next one.
From planes, trains, back to planes. The Pathfinder CAF. The airport's been around since the 1940s, but this CAF was only opened in 2021.
Oh, morning.
You alright?
Yeah.
Admiring this little beast here.
Oh no. All 8 brake horsepower of it.
better keep on denying himself, but not one of these.
So this is yeah, you know what, this is a CT one. Yeah. I got a 90 as well, but CT's better for off-roading.
Well, I can see. Looks like you've been doing well. I'm guessing you're on a tour somewhere, are you?
No, on the way home, sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing this. I'm doing this thing called the Round Britain Rally.
Oh, okay.
And I got like it's like a treasure hunt, and this is one of them. Apparently the Pathfinder CAF is a landmark. Apparently, it's a registered landmark. So yeah, I just need to get a picture of it. There we are, job done.
Yeah, you deserve one.
And this thing at 37 miles an hour. So, oh, look at that. Nice motorbike. No, the plane is really great and ready to go. They're getting ready to go, they are. Right, well, Pathfinder cab. £2.50 for a coffee, and it's pretty damn good coffee. I think I might actually have to save this place. Remember this place in future. And they're taxiing. Oh, has he stalled it? Nope, it's gone into... Yeah. Well, that's enough landmarks for today. I head home and update my sheets.
Hello, right, a few weeks have passed since my last trip, and this weekend I'm off again, and my plan is to get 3 or 4, I think it's 4 landmarks, 3 or 4 landmarks this weekend.
Good morning. Well, we're now on the road. CB250 RS is, let's just test how hot it is. It's been running a little bit warm, but I did thrash it a bit on the dual carriageway. So let's just see how hot it's running now. Quite warm, but at least the water doesn't evaporate straight away like it did before. So that's a lot better than it was. So as long as I don't thrash it and redline the hell out of it, it should be fine. Which is what I was doing a bit, so sorry, RS. I will take you a bit gentler now. I'm about an hour away from the first thing. And first secret mission, shall we say. Depending on where you're watching this, but yes, we're off camping. All my gear's on the back. It looks a bit overloaded, it looks a bit funky, but I haven't got the top box, and I could have gone roll bag and top box, because I could have changed the lid round, put roll bag and top box on, but you know what, 2 roll bags is fine. It looks a bit lopsided, but it's not going anywhere. I've got a small backpack on just for cameras, and the tank bag's got packed lunch in and bottles of water. I'm an hour away from the first of something. Gonna go for a nice little ride, get some bonus points for the Grand Challenge, and then get to the campsite where I'll be meeting up with some people. Right then, here we go. I said here we Okay, so this is upper and lower. I don't think it gets to 6 feet. I guess it could do. Right, there we go. All done. Nice and peaceful here. Right, the bike's now running on dreaded E10, so we'll see how that handles. They didn't have anything else, so I put a gallon of E10 in there, so hopefully it's thing. Self-lubricating, self-cooling. Right. Is it hot? That is a very hot engine. So I have to be careful. Don't rev it too much. Right, let's see how far the next one away is. Right, next one's an hour 4 minutes away. Here we go, Somerset Spacewalk, here we are.
So the second one on the list is the Somerset Spacewalk, and it starts right here at the sun and goes on for 14 miles. 14 miles. A walk, a trail that lasts 14 miles, and it has all the planets to their correct scale and their distances apart. So that means you can take walking and education, drag a kid along, and they'll hate you forever. Okay, so where am I now? I am at the National Steam Railway, which is the landmark. I've got to check this actually, and it started to rain, so I don't really want to hang around too much. And I am an hour and a half to the campsite as well, so that's like almost 2 hours on this thing. Right, let's see what we got. Steam Railway. There we go. Indian Barnstable Steam Railway. Okay. Well, it's the steam railway. Hour and a half now to the campsite. It's just started to spit a bit. Hopefully that'll cool down the bike a bit, because the bike is still running very hot. Oh, Greta Thunberg wouldn't like that. Probably 2 hours. Speed this bike goes, but at least I don't need to stop for anything now. I can just get there probably, maybe in one hit, we'll see. So I hit them landmarks. Was that 3 landmarks I hit? 10 hours on the bike today roughly. Left about just after 7, I got here just after 5. So that's 10 hours, minimal stops. A lot of stops, but minimal. I'll sort out the sheets when I get home. I've got them all with me, but I've hit 3, and they're the 3 that I've decided that I'm going to hit this weekend. I've got nothing on the way back to pick up, so yeah, that will be a good test for the bike, but I will tune back in and let you know how the bike performed on this trip when I get back, because now I've got a weekend camping at least. It made it here, got to make it back. So I can get my poncho. Was it in here? No, it's in there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just stay here for now.
Yeah. Nothing beats sitting in the rain with an old crafty hand.
And it made it back. Just. And I'm back from my trip. I got them landmarks. CB250 RS. This was the test to see, can it do the distance? It can do the distance. Very comfortable bike. Very wet weekend camping. I got them landmarks, which is good. However, my exhaust is broken. And I do have other classic bikes which are registered, so I'll be using them for the next few landmarks, I guess. And hopefully this bike will be back on the road in a month's time or so. I'm going to go update my sheets now for my landmarks, and I guess it will cut to when I'm prepping for the next set of landmarks, or whenever landmarks I'll be getting. So, see you in a bit, maybe. Oh dear, where are we now? Right, so what have we missed? Let's have a look at the map. Close that. Come on. We're in Reading, just on the other side. Okay, there it is. We are going to this place here. There we go, 4 minutes away. There we go, so yeah, my pinpoint wasn't quite right. There we go, reset it now. Right, 4 minutes away to the first landmark of the day. And I'm camping this weekend on the Honda CT. It's the first one of the day. This is the Nettlebed kiln, a rare example of a 17th century brick kiln. This one was built in the late 17th century, and this is, well, the last one, or the last good example of one. It was actually converted in 1927 to burn lime and used as recently as 1938. It's just quite funny that it's opposite a load of houses. Well, it would have been opposite a load of houses if it was in a village, but still, it's like modern houses. That's the first one done anyway. The next one I'm heading to, I'm not actually sure if this is one or not, if this is the correct one or not. So I'm in Oxford, Glasgow, Oxford Gatehouse. So that's Stowe, and that's the gatehouse over there, I believe. So we'll just get a nice picture of the bike. So I believe this is the gatehouse. About 99%, 90 something percent sure that this is the gatehouse. So before, hopefully, I can do a few more miles today before it all starts to rain, because I believe it's going to start raining very soon. So we can continue my route. The next one is... oh, it's the museum is closed today. That is fine. I will... that's fine. That's fine. It's a shame, but that's fine. Okay, so about an hour away for the next one then. Oh, that's not too bad. Right. So we're making good time today. Yeah, it's the Oxford Gatehouse anyway. That, I believe that's the gatehouse. So this itself, this building here, that little bit there is the gatehouse. So from Reading to Oxford, from Oxford across the Milton Keynes toward Bedford, battling through horrendous weather and with a bike that can only go just about 40 miles an hour. Moot Hall is a medieval building built around the 1500s and was used as a sort of courthouse, and well, now as a museum it might be worth a visit, but sadly I visited on a day when it was closed. I made my way then across to Naseby, the obelisk monument built in 1823 to celebrate the decisive battle of the English Civil War, the Battle of Naseby, which is in 1645. Someone left some flowers here. Who is them? The car just pulled up. I wonder if they left the flowers here. Right, well I got that, the monument. Oh, and that's all I'm getting today. So I'll tune back in on a different day. So after spending a weekend camping with this lot at the MCN Festival of Speed in Peterborough, I decided to go from the Midlands towards East Anglia and collect the landmarks there. Oh, right, Sunday morning, 8:44 AM. Oh dear, oh dear. Pinchbeck Engine Museum. Oh. Right, this is it. So how do we get in? Yeah, I know we're closed. And the gate's closed. But I can get a picture nonetheless. Right then, so today's the 14th of May. 14th of May today. First one of the day, Pinchbeck Museum. Today I want to try and get a few today. So I've done one and I've got 3 more today, and yep, I'm on my tiny little bike again today. So yes, right, let's chit chat, let's get going. Not entirely happy with it at the moment. No, it's making a funny noise. I'll just check the oil. It's running a bit hot, you see, the bike. Not sure which is which. That's the view from Ox. Long live the king. It's the station. Hooray. Photography welcome. The Royal Station, situated about 5 miles from King's Lynn, and yeah, it became famous in the 1800s through its association with the royal family, who used the station because of its proximity to Sandringham House. As of today, though, the trains aren't stopping here anymore. The tracks have all been removed, and I believe the place is kept tidy and in its current aesthetics and repairs and all that is done by, well, one person apparently.
The royal station, and this is just after the king's had his coronation. So yeah, with the weekend, only a few days after, aren't we? A week after the coronation, pretty much.
Old Hall. This is the Honning station, I believe. Yes, it is. Pump House, Honning station. Here we are.
Don't think any trains are going to be coming down here either. So it's two abandoned train stations. I think this is a footpath now, or I don't know. It's a shame they don't open it up for a byway or something. The loading dock, and this is what the landmark is. So that's another landmark done. Honning loading dock. Honning station. The waiting room. Oh, the waiting room. I think it's seen better days. That's what it used to look like. Fragments of the original. Oh yeah, the floor has sinked in a bit. Oh, lavatories. Ladies and gents, see if you can guess which is which. Okay, so ladies and gents. So these two rooms here are the facility. Oh, I don't know, ladies and gents. I can't guess. Do.
Two minutes, I'll get a picture. Okay, well that's all my landmarks for today. Now I'm just going to head to the petrol station, then to the campsite. So 30 miles to the petrol station, got the fuel fit up, and then 30 miles to the campsite. And that is everything done for today. Yeah, a couple of hours, so I'll probably get there about 5:30, something like that. So it's not too bad going, really. I'm only on a Honda CT, which has a top speed of around 40 miles an hour. So yeah, I was a very long day on the saddle. 210 miles by the time I got to the campsite, and that's 11 hours riding. Right, so I'm going to get set up. Thought I'd show you what I have on the bike. On sheep, handling chair. Very cheap. There we are. Tent. Let's get the tent up first, I think. Sleeping mats. I'll just leave my tent for a bit just to get rid of that damp spot. Yeah, nice big damp spot there from this morning. Leave that to dry for a bit before I peg it down. Tent pegs are here. Right, get my other bits out. Get the other bits ready while we're waiting. The rubbish in this bag is my hat. Get the sun off me for a bit. That's nice. Got a little coat in a ammo bag.
my solar panel to charge my stuff. Bag of toiletries. Clothes. And all my cooking stuff. You'll probably see me use it later. And that's me set up pretty much. I just need to put my helmet and jacket in there really, once I've cleaned it. And then yeah, go have a shower. So I've had a shower, tent's all set up, that's going to dry. Time for dinner. Got my little camping stove here, because I'm very lazy. I have a wrap pack. So all I've got to do is just put my cooker in there, set it off, we're ready to go. And this campsite's quite busy with kids, normally, because there's a big adventure playground place here, or something. Don't know, well there's a football pitch, it's kind of cool, I guess. Then some sort of adventure place, I don't know. Yeah, they even have a double-decker bus. Churchview campsite. And I think this part of the campsite, the playground section, is the only part you can probably see the church from. But yeah, it's basically across the road from the church. You obviously think I'm going to feed you. I haven't got nothing. Right, well I've eaten. Tidied up, packed up. It's now 9:30, is it? 9:30 coming up to. I'm going to watch a film on my phone and go to sleep. Wake up in the morning. Yeah. Good night. I've just towed down the tent on this side, let it dry for a bit, then I can flip the tent round and let the other side dry. The sun's out now, so while I'm letting it dry I'll pack up all my other bits. Okay, so all packed up. Got an hour-ish to my first landmark. Hour and 10 minutes, about 30 miles away. Surf maze should be here. I'm on. This is where I am, and that's where it is on Google Maps. On satellite view. Saffron Wood and Turf Maze. Yeah, I did mark the spot. I guess let's go have a wander there to make sure it's. That's odd. It's not. Well, maybe I can't see it from on the map. That's weird. Looking for a maze. Looking for a maze. Oh, it's there. It is there. I just spotted it now. Ah, found it. The turf maze. Okay, well I can't get the bike up here, no way. I can't get the bike up here to take a picture. Ah, that's the first one that actually had me baffled then. Okay, well I'll have to take a picture of my marker piece, I think, next to this
Well, after
sign.
much struggling, I found it. The Saffron Walden Turf Maze, ancient monument, the largest publicly owned turf cut maze in England. The date that it was originally built, we do not know, but it was redone in 1699. It's been redone a few times throughout its life, and it is about 1.5 kilometres long from end to end.
Members of my family are watching this. Sorry I didn't pop in and say hi, but I'm on a small bike. It takes a long time to get anywhere. Right, let's get moving again. That's the turf maze done. bike's not going to stand up here, is it? Day 9. Paper mill, locked tea rooms. There we go. Let's get the picture. And then we can have coffee. There we are. That's why it's called the locks. All the boats. Oh, look at that.
And after that lovely coffee and much needed cherry bakewell cake, oh, I had to ride home. And I had to go over the Dartford Bridge, or Queen Elizabeth Bridge, or whatever it's called. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next outing when I go get even more landmarks.
Right, camping trip. There's Pete.
What's that?
Camping trip. Here's Pete. There's his bike. We're going to do some miles today. And yes, it's the Patron camping trip. Something that I do, well, I've done twice now. We'll meet up with some others later, but some people have cancelled unfortunately, so we won't be seeing everyone today.
First weekend of summer, so what a good time to get away, especially on the bigger bikes, going across towards Wales. But on the way at Worcestershire, we stopped at Dunstall Castle, and you can tell it's summer because the amount of bug splats on my helmet and, unfortunately, all over the camera lens.
I bring you castle.
I thought this might be the castle
How do you know it's this one?
because we went to it.
When did you go to it?
No, we've gone to it now.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Sherlock, here.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it a real one?
Yeah. There's some information there about it.
Dogs.
Attention dogs. That was signpost for you. It said attention dogs.
Big castle. I guess it's safe. It's been standing for a few years. Oh, ancient ladder. Wow. It's amazing. Are you Jesus Christ? No? Is that Jesus' ladder? That's another one done. Time to go camping. After a nice evening of camping and a fire, we went around Wales for a little bit, just a little nip into Brecon Beacons area and around, and we made a couple of stops on the way back. Right, let's see what this is. Castle. Danger. I'm in the castle. It's nice of them to insert ladders. I spit on your general direction. Your grandmother smells of elderberries.
Go away.
Well, that was in Scotland, not Wales.
Well, the VFR's playing up a little bit. I'm not sure what's wrong. Could be a few things. Doesn't seem to be down in power. Slight hesitation and using a lot more fuel. Well, let's go to the campsite, I guess, and hopefully it gets me home.
What is this thing?
Sundial.
Oh, okay.
Doorstone sundial. What's the time? What's the time?
Yeah, it looks about right.
Oh yeah, it says barbecue and beer time.
4:30. It works? Yeah. Yeah, it does say barbecue here, right?
Good.
After a brief trip to the shops and then grabbing the last couple, we set back to the campsite for a lovely barbecue before returning home the next day. Now my VFR is 28 years old and is started running rough, and as far as I know the carburetors have never been taken apart, so I guess that's where I'm going to be taking apart and looking so the VFR can join my fleet of broken bikes. That's alright. So it's coming up to 8 o'clock in the morning. First stop of the day, the Folly Arch. Not the best route, it's a bit motorway-y this morning. Just need to get round London. But yeah, I'm off to see a friend today, so stay with him for a night or two. So I thought on the way, let's grab a couple of these landmarks. So, you know, I would be on the VFR. I would be on the, see, I was originally planning to use the 250 RS, but I haven't repaired it yet, so. That was well timed. I planned to stop here. I thought, oh, I feel like we'll be on by it gets here. And yes, as I literally entered the slip road, I feel like came on. That's the Wetton Mill. Very good food and drink here. Very, very good. Oop. Definitely be coming back here again. Possibly favouritising this cafe place actually. Really, really good tea room. Food is great. Service is an 8. But yeah, other than that, that's good. Right, are we on? Are we on? Something sounds odd. What is that noise? Kirby and Ashfield. Kirby and Ashfield. 3 train wheels on a bit of rail. Okay. After getting these landmarks, I made my way to my friend's house where I proceeded to catch up with him and stay the night before the next day heading off to get a couple more. Cool little car. Very cool. Right, just filled up. Jet fuel. We're going to head to first landmark of the day, which is only 7 miles away now. That's good. There's a motocross track up there. Dedicated to all lost their lives from accidents, mining, disease. Oh, so it's a mining tribute. Oh yeah, before I forget, that whining noise on my bike, it was to do with the pads. So last night I checked it all, and I was like, well, I don't think it's the bearings. And you think the disc doesn't look warped, so my guess was the pads weren't seated correctly. So what I did is grab one of my zip ties. And I zip tied this overnight, chopped it off this morning. Been fine since.
been fine since, so pretty good. And I found the farmer's gift. This is the one that I actually wanted to, this is that really difficult one this was. This was actually quite tricky to find. It's a new one, it's only 2020. This one doesn't appear on Street View. Right then, so that's pretty much all done for the weekend. No more to get this weekend. So yeah, I'll tune back in whenever I decide to go get some more, if I can get any more. See how we go. Right, I'll tune in back then. Right, so at the bottom of this hill is the bridge, which is the landmark. Just want to get going. I'm sweating over this here. Oh. Right, well, we'll be back about. I've had a hard weekend. Thinking Goose has put me to work. I have to change the chain. At least we can change the rear sprocket when we get back. It's his head.
Look here.
His head.
Look here.
His head.
That was mediocre, to be fair.
It's fine. This is the bridge. That's the landmark. So yeah. Ooh. Right, well, it just went pop. I don't know what happened. Sills turns over, but it just smells a bit fuely. I can't see where the fuel's coming from. So I guess it's time to take this apart. But yeah, I'm not taking it apart now. I have called breakdown recovery. This is the first time actually being recovered on a breakdown on the BMW that isn't a puncture. So, don't know what happened. At least I'm on my way home, that's all I can say. 8 hours, over 8 hours. 230 miles. Lots of road closures. Lots of motorway road closures. I'm home. This has been a very hot and annoying weekend. Okay, so taking the spark plugs out, replace the spark plugs with new ones. The threads are not damaged, luckily. So the threads are not damaged. Just put the battery back in. That bit of metal apparently has probably gone past the valve. So I'm quite confident now to press the start button and see what happens. If it starts sounding really horrible, then we'll be hitting the kill switch faster than, well, faster than you can think. So here we go. Hold on to your butts. Doesn't sound bad, does it? It's back. So what did we learn today? That spark plugs can unscrew themselves over time. Hello, good morning. It is still morning. I'm on the bike on another trip. Loaded up all the cooking stuff and some extras. I'm away for a few days, I think 5 days, something like that. And cooking gubbins and stuff in there. I think yeah, tent and stuff is in there. So yeah, I'll be on the bike. Not much left of it. Okay, so that's supposed to be a mill. Missing the spinny bit, isn't it? I think it's meant to be up there. Right, so another one that's done. That thing there. Speaking to a local, 2 years ago apparently they removed the sails, the windmill bit, the actual bit that turns, I guess, to redo it, but they haven't put it back since. So, right, I am 10 minutes away from a petrol stop and a McDonald's, so that means I can have coffee and the fuel. And then from there, I'm 2 and a bit hours away from a campsite for tonight. This weekend I'm away. This is the Matlock weekend, August, the beginning of August, first weekend in August. This is, don't know what the date is, but yeah, first weekend in August. So yeah, 190 miles today on the CT.
Oh, it's a bit of a trek, but you know what? It's actually not that bad. I've been taking some really nice little back roads. It's far better than taking the main roads. So I might even take this route on the way back. I was thinking about taking a more direct route, but I think I might just take this back. Right, anyway, go for a coffee and then go to a campsite. Then tomorrow I have a couple more landmarks to get, so that's good. Right, see you later. Yeah, it does look a bit odd with its spinny thing missing, doesn't it? Mary MacArthur. It's the corner of this thing. It wasn't easy to find this one, but found it. Got a little. Find a petrol station now. Back to the campsite now. Not a bad view. And yeah, set up. So yeah. Oh, not a bad little ride. Right, this campsite's quite nice. Quite nice actually. Now there's a load of big ducks. Oh, there they are. The alpacas. Okay, forecast was that it's going to rain, so I thought best put the tent away quickly. It's just 8 o'clock. Got a couple more landmarks to get to today, so I will go get a croissant. Have a look, see where it is. So it's on, I believe, just after this bridge, and we have priority. I believe it's just after this bridge, and I should be able to see it up on there. It is right, so I'll stop over there. Oh, that's a good place to stop. Is there a clearing here? Can it be seen? Yes, it can be seen. That classes as the bike and the object in shot. Yes, I think we can allow that. Yeah, I can get it all in the shot. Yep. There is a way to walk to that thing, but it's so far away. I don't know where it is, where the entrance is. 53 miles, the next one. It's a good couple of hours, that is, isn't it? And then that will be lunchtime, so that's pretty good timing. I'll probably stop on the way for petrol somewhere, because I've probably only got about 50 miles left in the tank. probably. Let's go. Oh! 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 It's on my foot and I can't move. Oh, here we go. Whoops. Oh, I think the bike's okay. Whew. Okay, we're back. Oh, something's very bent. So I think the forks are bent. The bike still runs, but I think the forks are a bit bent. Let's have a look. Oh dear. Have I done the forks in? I think I have. So I can just turn them back. Does that do it? Right, let's have a look. Oh, I think I just rebent them. Okay. Ah, right, this is the Western Mill, I think, landmark. But it's a Western Mill tea room. Really need to slam on the brakes here. Don't like queuing it too much. Don't want to overheat. But at the same time, I don't want to do the gearboxing on the poor bike. Oh, it is proper downhill. I've got no tank to grab onto. Oh, I think I've got back this way as well. Let's go down the gear, across the gearbox. Oh, right, slow. Ah. Oh wow, maybe I'll go that way, who knows. Right, where is it? Oh no. Iced teas, coffees over the bridge. Aha, here we go. Ah, lovely. Right then. Okay, now I'm off to a cub rally. Oh, so that's all the... I might get one more on the way home, but we'll see what happens. See what happens. I may have one more to get on the way home this weekend. Oh, well, it's 8:44. Just done cub rally. Let's go to another landmark on the way home. The War Memorial. Right then, let's then. That's it for the weekend. Time to go home. Let's just check everything's strapped on still. Yep. Okay. Right. Huh. Okay. Camping on this weekend. 1965 Honda C200. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, we can have a little break for a bit. Done. Ooh. Ramsgate we're in. Is it Ramsgate? Yeah, Ramsgate. Oh. Okay, gloves can go on the floor. Oh. I've also just realised that I don't have my backpack on me, and that's where I keep all my documents for this round Britain rally. So I guess I'm going to take the pictures and just apologise that I didn't have it on me today, because I'm not going to go back and get it now. Right, all set up. Rob's shown up. I'm here. Oh, 12 o'clock, lunchtime. So I think this is the correct. Well, the castle is down that way still, so what I'll do is take a picture of this and then work it out when I get home. So I can't remember which one's which. Right, so today. What's the date today?
Eh?
What's the date? Date.
It's the 16th.
Something of September. The Wild Southwest Rally weekend. I've got to get this and the bike in shot. 15th. I can't get it in shot because the landmark is hiding up here. And there's a staircase as well. Did you see the staircase?
That's like the gap in the hedge.
There it is. I don't think I can get the bike up here though. Holy cow. Watch your step on this one. Cool, this is interesting.
Yeah.
That's death, death, death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We get to stare at some rocks. It's like a mini what's it called? The Stonehenge thing, a mini Stonehenge. Right. So it's actually useful then. There's no sign saying don't stand under. There's not even a plaque here. It says National Trust own it, of course, because National Trust like to own everything. Right, there's my I made it. There we go, job done. Some locals just picked it up and put it on a thing. Quick, make a tourist attraction. There we go. I like how a sheep or something went perfectly in the middle as well. It's brilliant. Perfectly in the middle. There's their toilet.
Giant turd.
And there's two giant turds in there now. Well, hey!
Mind your head.
Oh, it's been an alright ride. Nice pasty anyway. Right. Oh, the weather's looking weathery over there. Very lots of weather over there.
Yeah, so that's looking
Pretty grim.
that way.
Pretty grim. Right, well, today's the 16th at the Wild Southwest Rally. Goose is here. We went for a little ride. Nice little, like, really tight, narrow roads. Semi-off-roady some points. Quite narrow, aren't they?
It's like steep as well.
Yeah, some of it's got all the way down here. We're at the, I think it's Berry Tower. Berry Tower. So yeah, it's another one to get for the thing. Let's go have a look at it. Quite impressive tower though, isn't it?
Think about how small you have to be to go up these stairs. Have a look.
It's made just for you, isn't it?
I don't know, that's pretty tight in there.
Well, I'm stood on the floor and I'm not that far.
You have a look inside the stairs that go up. So that's a tiny tower that goes up. This spiral staircase goes up. It must be so small. Just goes up to the top. That'd be cool though, to get up there. Would be cool. Probably falling apart somewhere in the middle, but
Yeah.
probably, yeah. Filled with all sorts of horrible bugs and wasps' nests and birds' nests probably.
Well, and that's the end. I've had a little bit of an abrupt end to the rally, I guess. Yeah, I was knocked off my CT recently, so every single bike in this video now has had to come off the road due to repairs, breakdowns, or something going wrong with it. The Honda CT is a bit bent up at the moment, but I'll get it repaired and back on the road. But yeah, I'm not going to get away again now. I've run out of time that I can get away with and stuff. And it's getting near the end of, well, we're in October now and all the entries have to be in. So I've actually burned my disc. I've sent in my paperwork and they've received it. And I have got, I can tell you right now, that my total score was 845 points, which gets me a silver medal. Which isn't that bad really, considering my first time doing it, and I did a lot of it on small bikes. Anyway, so if you like the idea of the rally, there'll be some links below in the video description. So yeah, that's the end of the video. It took me a long time to edit, film, and do all the bits, so I really hope you'd please drop it a like, leave a comment, or whatever, and yeah, catch you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I know it's been a long video. Goodbye.